Hey Vita fans, welcome to another edition of the Vitality Weekly News Update. I'm Kyle from the Vita Lounge, and I'm here to get you caught up. Ready, set, go! According to a recent tweet on the official Gundam Breaker series account, it looks like they're working on a brand new DLC scenario that might even rival the story mode in scope. Jamatsu have translated for us, as it's in Japanese, and according to them the tweet reads, quote, "We're hard at work on downloadable content for Gundam Breaker 3 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. The total volume of the additional scenario will likely be about the same scale of the main story. There will be new playable Gunpla too, so please look forward to it." End quote. Additionally, a follow-up tweet has announced plans to bring Gundam Build Fighters Tri-Island Wars' Scramble Gundam to the game as downloadable content, adding to the ever-growing roster of Gunpla at your disposal. Gundam Breaker 3 is available now in Japan, and you're very likely to see a review from us, especially now that PlayStation has unlocked Paul's hacked account so he can finish it. A sooner-than-expected peek into the October issue of Megami Magazine has revealed some new info on 5PB's visual novel Re:Zero: Starting Life in Another World, Death or Kiss. The story goes like this. There's a beauty contest tied to the ruler election, and the winner of this contest will receive a treasure that provides great luck and powerful advantage for attaining the throne. But this prize isn't all it's cracked up to be. It ends up giving Subaru, the protagonist, the curse of death, and this curse can only be broken by the kiss of a beautiful girl. Subaru must build trust with the girls if he hopes to survive. The visual novel is scheduled for release in Japan on March 23, 2017, with the standard edition priced at 8,100 yen, digital edition priced at 7,560 yen, and a limited edition priced at 11,350 yen. Bandai Namco has announced the Western, North American, and European release details for Hollow Realization, throwing in some information on 2 in-game systems for good measure. First up, we'll go over the North American details, and while it's our pleasure to let you know that the game will be releasing in the region on November 8th, it's our pain to add that it will be available digital only on Vita in the region. As for Europe, they're getting the better deal this time around. The game will hit the region on November 8th as well, but will be available in both digital and physical copies. Pre-orders for the Vita version are set to include a nightwear costume for Asuna, as well as Livy and Soma costumes, characters from the God Eater series, with physical copies also adding an exclusive Reki Kawahara signed A4 lithography. In addition to the release details, however, some details regarding some of the other systems in the game have been revealed. Just like past games in the series and many other RPGs, Sword Art Online Hollow Realization will utilize a skill tree to allow your character to grow their abilities in a variety of categories. There are separate skill trees for each weapon type as well as for specific situations like the battle skill, and you'll need to complete the requirements for different branches, rewards in that tree, in order to level them up. So paying attention to your active trees and keeping in mind of the goals to unlock their branches is vital in progressing further. Finally, we get confirmation of co-sleeping events, which happens to be a nice way of saying events in bed with a partner. Bow chicka wow wow. It's been confirmed that they are present in this iteration, with the ability to get closer to your partner and share unique moments with them following along as well. Sword Art Online Hollow Realization is set to release October 27th in Japan and November 8th in the West. Interested in getting some grips to deal with classics and remote play titles that use the default control scheme that is? Joetsu Electronics have announced 3 new limited edition models of last year's OLED compatible remote play grip, with gold, silver, and blue trigger versions set to release on September 5th in Japan. Priced at 3,980 yen plus tax, roughly $40 US, these grips add L2R2 triggers via simulated back touch and genuinely feel good in bigger hands like my own. In addition to the limited grips, a new carrying case created specifically for use with them was revealed, available in black or black with a blue stripe. It'll be priced at 1,389 yen, roughly $14, and launches September 5th as well. We'll have a review of the standard edition OLED grip up sometime in the next month, as well as a group review of the slim version. However, my early thoughts on the comparable version to these limited colors pretty much boils down to it's awesome. Still playing Minecraft on the Vita? Mojang have been supplying new modes and maps recently, and as of this week, you'll be able to get something new to add to the block building time sink. Speaking to EU Blog, Minecraft Senior Marketing Manager Jamie Lemon has revealed that as of today, you'll be able to download the new Tumble mode for free. Jamie says, quote, Tumble is a frantic, competitive minigame where your objective is to avoid taking a dip in a red-hot lava by making sure that other players fall into it first. You can do this by destroying the floor beneath your enemy's feet as you stand in platforms that can have one or more layers. Sound easy? Well, remember that players will use their shovels or snowballs to get you to fall first. And when you get your friends to do this at the same time, it does get a little wild. End quote. Tumble is a free update, but there's also a battle map pack available costing €2.99 or £2.49 British pounds or regional equivalent. This third pack includes 3 thrilling new maps: the Colossal Castle, the Incredible Shipyard, and the Terrifying Invasion. Wired Productions has announced that Tiny Troopers Joint Ops is getting Zombie Campaign DLC on September 27th, and with it comes 8 new zombie-infused missions and 2 new trophies to grab. With the zombie campaign installed, you'll find yourself assembling and deploying troops against a supernatural foe, protecting soldiers from the undead army, surviving while you wait for rescue, and of course, making sure everything stays running just like usual. Zombie apocalypse? Nah, more like business as usual, only with the not quite living at the end of your barrel instead. Exclusive to PlayStation platforms, you can grab the zombie campaign when it launches in just 4 weeks, on September 27th. Can you say brains? Bandai Namco have announced that they'll be making a game based on the Susai no Onmyoji anime and manga series for the PlayStation Vita, though they plan to take the new character original story route instead of just adopting the mains, Benio and Rakuro, as the protagonists. That said, this is going to be a tie-in title, and both the twin stars will appear in the game. As for the gameplay, it'll have you taking on the life of an exorcist, making full use of talismans and other gear to take on the impure Kagare. Once you've seen the anime, you'll probably agree this sounds badass. They'll have to wait and see what Bandai Namco has done with it, as we really haven't been told much or shown anything. Undated and barely detailed, we now know that Susai no Onmyoji is coming to Vita in Japan. That's it. It's official, people. Mystery Gensokyo Tower of Desire Reloaded is headed to Japan on December 22nd in both physical and digital formats. Pre-orders will also get you a product code for Raimu Hakurai, Santa Claus costume, and a special Christmas theme, while the limited edition will add a custom illustrated box, a 150-song OST, 2 voice dramas, a visual book, and a 2017 calendar to the mix. An updated version of Mystery Gensokyo Tower of Desire Reloaded ups the selection and quality of elements present in the original, offering more hero and partner characters, among other things. It also includes the option to continue save data from Tower of Desire, should you have it available. A Western release of Mystery Gensokyo Tower of Desire Reloaded is also in the works, the NIS America localization retitled Touhou Genso Wanderer, and expected to follow early next year. Bandai Namco Entertainment America have announced that they'll be bringing Behold Studios' Chroma Squad to Vita early next year. Are you in? A tactical RPG, Chroma Squad follows 5 stunt performers who quit their jobs to start their own Power Rangers-inspired TV program. From casting actors to purchasing set equipment and upgrades, you'll have to make it work behind the scenes before you can make it work in front of them. When everything's ready behind the scenes, however, all your hard work culminates in a turn-based RPG battle, the 5 members of the Chroma Squad, controlled by you. Chroma Squad is headed to PlayStation Vita sometime early next year, so keep an eye out. During a live stream this week, it was revealed that action title Touhou Kabuto V would be coming to PlayStation Vita and PS4 November 3rd in Japan, the Touhou Project digital-only title priced at a cool 3,000 yen. As for what Touhou Kabuto V is, It appears to be the same sort of gameplay style as Tamsoft developed titles from the Senran Kagura and Neptunia series, a 3D action brawler. You play in third person, controlling a character which moves around an enclosed space, taking on enemies. Touhou Kabuto V also happens to use the twist of magic to make its combat unique, though to be honest, that's just a variation on whatever superpower or strength players have in other games of this sort. Not that there's anything wrong with that. As stated, Touhou Kabuto V is due in Japan November 3rd, the digital download title priced at 3,000 yen. Alright, so that's all for the news recap this week, which means it's time for a rundown of newly released trailers, the following titles having either a new trailer or new footage released since I last sent some Vitality your way. Akiba's Beat, Attack on Titan, Berserk, Chroma Squad, Chrono Girls 2 Party Favors, God Eater 2 Rage Burst, God Wars, My Q Labyrinth of Death, Minecraft, Mystery Gensokyo Tower of Desire Reloaded, aka Touhou Genso Wanderer, Tiny Troopers Join Ops, and more. So those are the standout happenings from the last 7 days. Make sure to check back here around this time next week for another new update of Vitality. Hit up the Vita Lounge for the full stories and all the bits I didn't cover, and of course have a great week of Vita gaming. Later guys.